Hi everybody, Danna Crawford here. Today is Monday, June 13th. I don't know if I got a glare here. It is, June 13th, Monday, and I have a lot of shipping to do. I have 26 boxes that I've already pre-packaged and the person just paid, so I'm ready to ship those. I'll be printing labels out for those. And then I have 12 items to ship, and Jimmy has 2 or 3 items to ship. So let's get started. Welcome to the eBay shipping show. These are all items sold on eBay. Okay, the first item is an anatomically correct. Oh! Yes. So it's a doll.
She's trying to say the word anatomically correct doll.
Anatomically. There.
There you go. Say it again.
Anatomically.
See, it's tough. She's got to put the tongue. Say anatomically.
Anatomically.
There you go. Very good.
Correct. I'm not saying it again. Doll. And yes, it's that way. So it's a little boy, and we'll see where he's going. Okay, it's going to the Alamo in Tennessee, and it was it sold for $28, and shipping was, I forgot to keep track, so and the page shut down, so it was $6 something. So let's move on. Okay, next I have a purse by Todd. It's a Todd's tote bag, and it sold for $30.99, and it's through the global shipping program, so I'm not sure where it's going yet. But I actually sold this before, so if you saw a show with this before and they returned it, they just didn't like it. No big deal. We have returns, we accept. And I do have a restocking fee if you send back something, so you get your money back plus the restocking fee. So no worries, it's been relisted and resold. So let's see where it's going. Okay, shipping was $7.91, and it's going to Kentucky and then on to the UK from there. So let's see what's next. Okay, this next item is a necklace and earring set. Or no, I don't think it has earrings. It's just the necklace, and it's by this company, Silpada. And it started on auction for 99 cents, and it sold for $46. So let's see where it's going. Okay, shipping was $5.60. This is a flat rate priority mail envelope. We get discounts with eBay, and it's going to Lantana, Texas, and she paid actually $6 shipping, so it costs $5.60. So, okay, moving along. Okay, this next item sold for $178.50, and it was on auction starting at $84, and that's what it closed at. Cool, right? And it is going to the Global Shipping Center. So I'm shipping it to Kentucky, and then it's going to the UK. So let's package it up. Okay, shipping was $5.60 in the flat rate envelope, and it is a 13% discount, so I saved 85 cents. If I would have taken this to the post office, it would have been more. So it's worth printing labels on eBay. Okay, moving along. Okay, this item was a buy it now, $13.99. Yes, it's a Hummel plate. And no, I don't recommend selling these. They're not valuable anymore. But it's okay. This is going to a good home and somebody that wants it and will appreciate it. So let's box it up. Okay, first see how I packaged this. I wrapped it in a plastic bag, and then I wrapped newspaper around it securely. And then now I use big bubbles, and I laid one on one side, folded it all in, and laid one on the other side, folded it all in, so it's good. So now I'm going to wrap a piece of cardboard around it, and then we'll see what kind of shipping is best. Okay, now you can see I wrapped a thin piece of well, it's heavy-duty cardboard actually, around one way, taped it, and then wrapped it around the other way and taped it. So this is double bubbled, double boxed. Okay, shipping was $5.77, and it's going to Columbus, Georgia. And I did write do not crush fragile. I put another layer of bubble wrap around that and in another bag, so it's pretty good and safe. I'm confident I could drop it and it won't break. Right. Okay, here we have a box lot of railroad model train Z and N scale model railroad train stuff, and there's a couple transformers, and I started this on auction for 99 cents and it sold for $47. So let's see where it's going. Okay, shipping was $7.17 and it's going to Satellite Beach, Florida. Now I could have saved $1 and shipped it in a priority mail box, but I was too lazy. And because it was already in this box, so I decided for the sake of $1, I'm going to put it in this box and just put the priority mail tape around it. Wasn't worth the time and effort for the $1. And he did pay $6 shipping, so it cost me $7.17. Not bad. And it's done. So we can move on to the next. So the thing about this all is, folks, you have to think about the big picture, not the individual items. So at the end of the day, you want to total up your sales, total up your shipping, and look at the grand total for the profit margin, not the individual item. Sometimes I see, as a consultant, I see clients get too stressed about, oh, I lost 50 cents on this, or I lost a quarter on this, or $1, or whatever, and get so stressed about the individual item, and it's not what it's all about. It's the big grand total at the end of the day. That's the bottom line. Okay, moving along. Okay, next we have this Danish doll. I had this at 99 cents and it sold for $10.50 and they paid for shipping. And it's not a real valuable kind of thing, but it's going to a good home and they paid shipping. So okay, I was going to see if this doll will fit in one of these tubes. But before I did, I wanted to show you one. These are called small. This is a small priority mail mailing tube. And you can use it for priority mail, or you can reverse it and use it for express, which I use a lot when I ship, or many times, I should say a lot. But, excuse me. My personal opinion, if you say yes to global shipping and yes to international mail outside of global shipping, I only offer express. It's safe, it's secure, I've never had a problem, I've never had anything lost, and it's trackable. So, meanwhile, I'm going to see if the doll will fit in this. And these fold up like a triangle shape when you fold them in. They're free. You can order them from USPS.com. Okay, what I especially love about these tubes is you can cut them down to size. So what I do is I didn't need the full thing, so I cut the top off and then I cut triangles so that I can fold them in. Boy, I'm getting a lot of Florida sales. Shipping was $5.77 and it's going to Fort Myers, Florida. So you can see how nice this worked out. And I love these tubes. They're really handy. In fact, the next one probably will go in a large tube. Okay, this is a fun wall quilt. I actually bought this at a thrift store when I was treasure hunting. And it's a double-sided, handmade wall quilt. And I paid $2 for it. I had it up at $73 and someone just made an offer of $65, so I accepted it. So let's see where it's going. Okay, I was able to roll it up and wrap it tightly in plastic and tape it up in the center. I love my eBay tape. Now I'm going to see if it'll fit in the mailing tube, which I know it will, but we'll see. Now again, here is the large size mailing tube, and again it has express mail or priority mail. You can use it for either one. So let's see how it fits. Okay, shipping was $10.44. If it would have been a pound, it was 2 pounds. So if it would have been a pound, it would have only been 6 something. So 2 pounds put me at $10.44, and it's going to Beaverton, Oregon. So it's a little bit farther than Florida this time. Okay, moving along. Okay, next I have this amp. Oh, it's heavy. And it's the second time I sold this. The first time I sold it, the buyer backed out because he didn't want to pay shipping. And then this one, is going to Hollywood, Florida, and he did pay. So another Florida item. And it sold for $26.02. It was an auction starting at $9.99. These aren't really big sellers compared to other amps that I've sold in the past. So let's box it up. I have a feeling it's going to be FedEx, so we'll see. Okay, this used to be an Amazon box. Now it's an eBay box. And my aunt saves boxes for me, so she brought this over, and I'm glad she did. So it was $16.85 to ship FedEx, and it's going to Hollywood, Florida, so that's good. And there was something else I was going to tell you. I can't remember. Oh, they actually paid $23 shipping, so a couple bucks there. All right, moving along. Okay, next I have this guitar. It's an electric guitar, and this is the brand on it, and it's called a Hellraiser, and it sold for $232, and that was the bid. So it had one bid, which I was so grateful, because I had a relist on this. I had it up originally for, I don't remember, too much, and it didn't work out. So there's always plan B. So it's sold, and now we will package it up, and they also paid for shipping. And see where it's going. It's got a really cool finish on it. Now you can see my ceiling fan. Okay. Okay, shipping was $30.57 FedEx, and it's going to Kanab, Utah. Now here's the thing. I made my own box. I didn't have a guitar box. So he paid $40 and it cost $32. Now if I would have been planned ahead, I would have went and bought a guitar box ahead of time, but I didn't. So I laid out some cardboard and I made my own box. Now many times when I tend to make my own boxes, I tape it up and then I use saran wrap. So I wrap saran wrap securely around it to hold it even tighter, and then it closes up any loose seams. So it works really well. I've been doing it for years. So that's that. Now we have a couple big ones. Okay, this next item is, we had, my husband and I, we bought an estate, and this was part of the estate. And these are Playboy binders with cards inside. I don't know if I can show you these. I guess they're okay. But they have all these collectible, like, trading cards inside. So we have 12 boxes of these, and I started them on auction for $9.99, and they sold for $291. Cha-ching. All right, so let's see where they're going. Here we go. I just wanted to show you what they look like. So there's 12 of them. Okay, another FedEx item. It was 42 pounds, or was it 41 pounds? And it's going to Edwardsville, Illinois, and it's FedEx. So, okay, here's the 3 items for FedEx, ready to go in the back of my car, like my car. And now we'll finish the other. So here we go. Here's all these that I boxed up last week, and they just got paid for today. There's 26 boxes of books, and they're all going media mail. So I've got to start printing labels, and that will be the last of today's shipping. Well, for me, go see what Jimmy has. All right, let me start printing labels. Oh, and to save time, what I did was I wrote on every one, like this one's number 8, this one's number 15, and then I have a chart that I made, number 20. I'll show you. There, so now here's my chart. I know it's not professional looking, but so like box number 1 was 22 by 14 by 11. Boy, look how dirty my hands are. And it was 63 pounds, and then it was $32.37. So I made all of these ahead of time with the measurements, and then I was able to weigh everything or have a grand total so that I would know how much to charge him for shipping. Okay, I've run into a problem now. It would only let me print 5 labels for that guy, and I forgot that that's the limit. I knew that that's the limit to try, but I didn't think that it would be the limit to actually do legitimate shipping. So I'm waiting for eBay to call me back. So while I'm waiting for eBay to call, I'm gonna go ahead and box up Jimmy's because they were from our both estate stuff that he sold. This one's Guns N' Roses, and this one is the Runaways. And it's, do you remember the Runaways? This is like Joan Jett's first band, and this was the first album from Joan Jett. Remember Joan Jett? Anyhow, and they both went for $45 each. So I'm going to box them up while I'm waiting for eBay to call. Okay, so eBay just called me, and I was right. The limit is 5, and that's just the way it is, so too bad. And now I'm going to have to go to, well, there's 2 options for me. I could go to PayPal and print labels through PayPal, or I can go to stamps.com, which that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my stamps.com account. So let's finish. Okay, shipping was $601, and one is going to Springdale, Arkansas. That's the Guns N' Roses. And Runaway is going to Kentucky, and then it's going to the UK. And that's that. So what else you got, Jim? All right. Okay, so that's it for today's shipping. I'm going to go ahead and close this down because I have a webinar to do. And Jimmy's got just some things to do.
Yeah, I just got a couple of items. I already shipped them because she was taking too long.
That's okay. So,
and believe it or not, eBay has a policy that you're only allowed to, for one, she's got 24 parcels for one, 26 parcels for one customer. And you're only allowed to make 5 labels for one item.
But what was interesting was the representative from eBay said, well, what is your handling time? You can ship 5 more in 24 hours. And I thought, ship 5 every 24 hours? That's kind of unfair to a customer. So I don't know.
And I don't see the logic in it whatsoever.
It's just the policy right now. So
that's another negative for eBay.
Well, that's like the word.
Another negative, I say.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. So we will. All right. That's that.
So it's goodbye from us.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great day, and remember, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the winter.
Oh, and also, a lot of people sent me emails telling you to get well when you were sick.
Oh.
So thank you, everybody.
Well, thank you very much. Now I'm worse. I'm only kidding. Thank you very much.
And also, people said that when you went to your, I don't remember, when you went to England to the funeral.
All right. Yeah.
People, so thank you for the condolences.
Well, thank you very much for the commissaries, if that was the right word. The
Uh-oh, now you're like me.
I know, I'm just as bad as you. The commissaries or the all right, whatever it was, you know what I mean.
All right, it's lunchtime.
Thank you very much.
It's lunchtime.
Have a great day.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Happy shipping. eBay shipping.